is to go to regular confession. And in the storm that's going to be upon us, we need to do that. We need to be in a state of grace. And we need to bring grace to others, praying our daily rosary. But the real power source is the Mass. And Father's asked me to help you understand the Mass in a deeper way. The mysteries are infinite, so I can only help with some things that have helped me in my journey as a priest to enter more deeply into the holy sacrifice of the Mass. But let's start with the gospel. The big main commandments are love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself with the love of God. That's basically the Mass. The first movement of the Mass, the primary movement of actually the holy sacrifice of the Mass, that's what we should call it, the holy sacrifice of the Mass, that's the Mass. The holy sacrifice. There's only one Mass. Jesus sacrificed in the Holy Spirit to the Father, and that was a 17-hour Mass. And it's represented in an unbloody way in a concrete place all over the world as Jesus ascended into heaven, and he's the high priest celebrating the Mass through the priest ordained into him. But the primary motion of the holy sacrifice of Mass is the worship of God, love of God. That's why Father's facing ad orientem, which means towards the east. Like the Orient is the east, right? Ad orientem. He's not turning his back on you. He's leading you to worship God. Worship always involves sacrifice, and we've lost sight of that in our day and age. A lot of people just think, I'm worshiping God by doing things that are comfortable and easy. We need to worship God. We're liturgical